thank you for joining me. I am Bev from Inkwell and today is the second of a few of our Halloween craft videos. So last time we made some spooky lamps. This time I'm going to show you how to make your very own ghost. So these can be as big or as small as you like, depending on how much space you've got at home to put them in. I'm going to make mine quite small, but yeah, like I say, go ahead and make them whatever size you want. So for the ghost you are going to need a really light fabric. This is a light cotton, but you could use some cheesecloth or something like that, anything you can get your hands on really, just as long as it's quite light. You are also going to need either a bottle or a jar, and you are going to need a balloon. Also, you are going to need some water to put in your jar or your bottle just to weigh it down a little bit. You're going to need some wire to make your ghost's arms. And finally, you're going to need some starch spray. This stuff you can get on the laundry aisle in the supermarket. I think it comes in liquid form as well, which you can mix and put in a spray bottle yourself. But this one's just ready to go. You are also going to need something to soak up the excess liquid. So make sure you put a towel down before you start this. Okay, so without further ado, I will show you what we need to do. Okay, so you're going to need to blow your balloon up. The balloon is what you're going to drape the fabric over. It will be basically the ghost's head. So, because I'm only making a small one, I'm just going to blow it up this much. Which is going to sit on your jar or your bottle. If you are worried about your jar or your bottle falling over, then this is where the water comes in. So bob a bit of water in there just to weigh it down a bit. And then your wire, it could be an old coat hanger or some wire that your mum and dad have got hanging around in the garage. Just be careful with it. It is a bit pokey at the ends. And then you need to bend it and sort of fashion it into some arms. And then you'll need to grab your fabric. It doesn't have to be neatly cut, that's fine. If it is odds and ends of fabric that you're working with, then that's what you've got. And then you just want to mess around with the shape of your ghost. Now I think this piece of fabric is too big for the size of ghost that I want, so I'm just going to snip a bit off. And you're going to want to make sure that some of your fabric is touching the floor, because that is what your ghost is going to stand on once we've stiffened up this fabric with the starch spray. Okay, I think I've just about got my shape right. So once you're happy with how your fabric's laying, then you need to go ahead, give your spray a good shake, and then just spray liberally. So you really want to be soaking this fabric with the spray that you've got. Make sure you get plenty at the bottom. You want that to be quite stiff so that your ghost will hang up and stand without the balloon and everything underneath it. And then once you've done that, you either need to let it dry overnight, or you could use a hairdryer on a low setting. Just be careful though, because if the balloon gets too hot, then it's going to pop. After you have left your ghost to dry, and when he's fully dry, or she, or they, you will need to take them off the stand that you made. And then you'll have a ghost that will be able to stand by itself. So the starch spray's made all the fabric really stiff and stiff enough for the ghost to be able to be popped onto any surface, and he'll stand there. They will stand there. Okay. The next stage then, and I guess you could do this whilst you're waiting for your ghost to dry, is to make its face. So this stage obviously depends on how you want its face to be. I've got some black card. You could use black paper or black fabric. Maybe you've got some felt laying around or something like that. And then you'll want to make shapes. So I'm going to have 2 circles for the eyes, and I'm just going to cut them out of some black card, and then I'm going to glue them then to my ghost. And what I'm also going to make for my ghost is a little bit of bunting to go from one side to the other that says boo across it. And I will show you how to make that also. So for the eyes, I'm just cutting some simple circles out. So I've just got these 2 shapes, and then I'll glue those onto the front. And then for the bunting, boo is 3 letters, so I'm going to use 3 pieces of card, and I'm just simply going to make some triangles, and then I'm going to attach those triangles then to a piece of string. So cut the triangles. Again, this next step, you can do it different ways. When it comes to writing boo on here, I've got a white pen here, but you could cut out letters out of white paper if you wanted. And if you are using fabric, then I'm sure you'll find your own way to do it. You can use fabric paints or other bits of fabric then. So I'm just going to write boo. So once you've got your bunting ready, get your ghost, and turn it whichever way you think it looks best. And then I've left enough room on my string to just tie it in a little knot here at the back. And then I've got my eyes ready here. And then I'm just going to glue those on to the face here. And I've just got a glue gun here. If you are using a glue gun, remember that they are hot, to be careful with them. And there we have it. A fabulous ghost that stands up all by himself. Ooh. Hope you've enjoyed that craft, guys. I'm going to put my ghost on the windowsill now so he can sit there until Halloween. I'll be back again next week to show you some more crafts, so please join me then. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Bye.